This one might have the name on it, but it's doubtful. Don't know whether you'd see anything in there. Hi guys, so today we are at Agado graveyard. Boy is it cold and windy, so let's hope this mic picks my voice up okay. Now there's a beautiful entrance into this old church. Look at the designs, how beautiful. And we are straight away met by a vault. Let's see if there's any name or date on it. Nothing that I can see. So this is just inside the ruins, and you can see some newer graves. So they are still burying here. And this is the older part of a huge graveyard. I'd imagine that's an old vault as well, just there. We have a number of these dotted around the graveyard. And I'd say the rain is coming. So let's try and get some of this video done fast. Two crypts there, but no names on them. This old headstone says erected by James White, 1891. Just trying to get an image of a date, and here comes the rain. Great. As I said, some new burials in the old graveyard. Still, possibly family owned plots. This one has a beautiful crest on top. Hard to see, it looks like an armoured arm with a dagger there. It's like the Fast and Furious here to try and beat the weather. So for these ones, the names are actually on top of both of these vaults. And everywhere you see a little mound, I'd imagine it is another vault. Yeah, that's another one as well. So close by is a huge hotel, and I just priced it. The presidential suite, or the penthouse suite, is almost €2,000, and for a normal double room I think it was like 300. So we will not be staying there tonight. Okay, so this one does have a name, or writing at least. Let's take a little look. This tomb is erected by the Reverend Cornelius, I think it is. Deceased, looks like 1801. Don't see. There is a surname there, but Moynihan maybe. Quite hard to read it there. It's so weather worn. But Kerry is known for its extremely wet weather. Here's another little mound. So another vault. This one might have the name on it, but it's doubtful. Don't know whether you'd see anything in there. This looks like boulders to me. Possibly filled in at some stage, maybe. There is a vault here with what appears to be a name. Let's check this one out. Looks like the O'Reilly, Patrick O'Reilly, 1910, age 55, his wife Margaret. 1953, and their daughter Rita, and she died September 1919. Age just 9, and another daughter is in there as well, age 65. She passed away in 1969, and his brother John, 1958. Yeah, so unfortunately, the names on these and the dates are just up there, which makes it almost impossible to read. This one probably would have had steps going down. Looks like a Margaret McCarthy, aged 84 there. Another vault there, another one here. A few Celtic crosses as well. You can see the lichen on it. It's almost like they've been painted white. Another one there. No, just too hard to read those flat stones. They're almost like a chest tomb. Some of these have been closed up, but most of them would have had kind of a little door. And you just see the ruins there. Pity the headstones don't hold up too well. Even though I can see writing on this one. This is a Cornelius as well. Probably the 1800s there. Wow. Look at that. That looks like Just here, it would have been the entrance. And I can't read any of that, it's too far. At least see if there's anything on this side. Sacred to the memory of Miles K. Mahoney Esquire, died 1848. Look at that. Oh, this is the door. Maybe there was two doors. That certainly looked like a little arch there, unless it was a window or something. Presume there's more people buried in there. That's gorgeous. So as I said, the graveyard goes way off down there. I think this might be another vault. Francis Noonan, March 1904, age 73. Wow, it's all blocked up, but those would have been the steps or the entrance there. Wow, look at that. That is so cool. The Iron Cross just there, look. Right, now they do have these little pathways, but of course to get in to see the stones you are walking across the grass. What a pity. Here's a Cornelius O'Mara, Killarney, November 1910, aged 52, erected by his sorrowing wife and their son as well. He died in 1914, he was only 20, and their 17-year-old son Cornelius in 1916, and his wife Mary O'Mara, 1943. So they lost their two boys at a very young age. There's even vaults in here. Once again, I don't see a name. Oh. Impossible to read. A vault there, look. See the ring? They will pull that open and push the coffin in. Another one right beside it. They don't give any room, do they? And one just there. Look at the size of it. Obviously for a whole family. I'm going to see if I can make my way in, see what. See, how do you even get in? I don't want to walk on broken stones just in case they give away. This one we might be able to read. Sacred to the memory of Jonah McCarthy, aged 84, 1956, who died in Killarney. Surely there's more than herself in there. And then this one. This is John Mahoney. Who something with the Holy Church, or something of the Holy Church, Catholic Church, December 1862. There is writing there, but John Mahoney, I think it's his address. Who something with the sacrament of the Holy Catholic Church, I believe it says. You see way off down there in the distance, the beautiful rolling hills and mountains of Kerry. And I've just spotted something on the wall, which is very interesting and very beautiful. Oh, just be careful where I'm walking. Here, look at this. Can you see that? Wow. I presume this was part of the original building. That is stunning. We have our Lord on the cross. Possibly Mary beside him. And this beautiful angel. That's stunning. Now, any information I have that's extra, I will put it in the description of the video itself. It's just been a day of driving. And I'm just tired right now, and the weather is just, it's not great at all, but boy, have we got some stunning views. Let me see. Catherine Dowd, 1892, and her daughter Helen. She was only 22 when she passed in 1888, I believe. You might see people there going through the fields. I don't know how well you can see. I think there's a ruins of a castle around here somewhere. Now, if you can't pick up that lady, she's in bright cerise pink. Oh, there's the ruins of the castle. They're going for a little walk with their dog, possibly down to the castle itself. Isn't that just stunning? Also, somewhere in that field, I believe there's a holy well. Let me see if we can read anything else. This is in 1976. I can't get over the views. We actually just drove the Ring of Kerry. And I'll put a few clips of that because it's just breathtaking. It's years since I've done it. And being autumn then as well, the colours were just amazing. It's a beautiful statue here. And this is for John Collins. Looks like 1907 wrote there. Not sure you can see the flags there. So we have an Irish flag, an American flag, and the European Union, I believe, flying there. Some newer graves then just up here in the very, very top corner for McCarthy's and Coffees. So I'd imagine if that is the castle down there, or maybe that's just part of the ruins of the castle, I'm not sure, because this looks like part of it as well. Another 2 vaults as well. Wow. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there because, to be honest with you now, you can see the weather, the rain is coming in over the mountains and I have 2 wet feet. But however. Right, take care guys, and I will chat to you all again soon. Bye for now.
Hey, you couldn't see it coming. You might have thought